yarnivores and spiderettes and arachnids. Fiber Spider back again with a continuation of the mystery lace knit along, and we are on row 42. Excuse me, I'm a little hoarse. Row 42. There we go. All right, now because of the lovely comments, I am continuing this, as you can see. So we shall see what we shall see. All right, so we've got a V over here. So let's do it to it, shall we? Let's have this eyelet travel to the right. So we need to knit the first two, then knit these two together and make our eyelet. Now what I'm thinking, perhaps we could increase this to 3. We have 2, but maybe we can make it into 3. Let's see. Well, first we need to knit these two, then knit the next two together. So let's start with that. I'm sort of preemptively planning already. All right, so knit these two, and then knit the next two together, like so. And then we have ourselves a yarn over. Okay, now, if we want to have another yarn over here, how about, let's see, we could knit this one, then yarn over and slip knit pass, and then we could probably have another one over here. So let's try that. So let's knit this next one right here. And then yarn over, and then slip knit pass, slip, and knit, and pass. Now that counts as a stitch. So let's yarn over again, and then slip knit pass. Slip, and knit, and pass. Okay, so we now have 3 eyelets. And see, this eyelet right here is directly above that one stitch. So we're going to keep moseying along. Now, let me see here. Okay, so we have this one going off to the left, and we have this one going off to the left as well. And this one here ended. So what to do, huh? Well, we could have these two both going to the left still. Or we could have this one perhaps going straight up for now. Or we could have it go to the left. I don't know. All right, let's knit the stitch. And then yarn over, slip, knit, and pass. Whoop, almost lost myself there. Okay, and then we have another one right here. Yeah, we could keep going as we're going. So knit the stitch, yarn over, slip, and knit, and pass. Okay. Now our next eyelet is all the way over here. So that being said, let's knit this one, knit these two together, and then do our eyelet. So, okay, so knit 1, knit 2 together. Knit 1, and then knit these next 2 together. Come it. There we go. We'll knit these 2 together. And then yarn over. So this eyelet is going to keep going to the right. And then, let's see. We've got a bit of a space here. You know what? Let's make an eyelet right here. So going to knit 2. And then yarn over. And then slip. Knit. And I've got a fuzzy. There we go. And pass. Actually, that fuzzy was from when I was spinning some yarn. I was working with some really, really foofy merino. Okay, now let's see. Okay, so we've got this bunch going to the left, and I've got this bunch going to the right. Now, let's see. How about let's have this bunch continue on to the right. So we'll knit these two together, and yarn over. Sounds like a plan. Okay, so knit 2. Knitting 1 and 2. And then knit 2 together and yarn over. Damn it. These are always hardest for me. I don't know why. So knit those 2 together and yarn over. And then I figure let's just knit our way to the end by knitting these last 4 stitches. So 1, 2, 3, and 4. Okay. All right, so that's the end of row 42. For row 43, just knit your way back, and I'll meet back up with you for row 44. So the adventure continues with row 44. All right, so let me see here. Now, I was thinking that we have 1 and then 2 and then 3. Well, maybe we could go back to having 2, which means I would need to have an eyelet here and an eyelet here. I think we can do it. So that being said, let's see. We're going to need to knit up to here. So we're going to need to knit the first 4, then yarn over, and then slip knit past these 2 right here. If I'm not entirely mistaken, I believe I'm right. So let's knit the first 4. See, I'm at a loss of words right now. It's, part technique and a little bit of finagling, but it's all adventure. So 2, 3, and 4. All right, then going to yarn over, and then slip and knit and pass, like so. Okay, and then we want to have an eyelet right here as well. So again, yarn over, slip, and knit, and pass. And we shall see what we shall see. It's kind of hard to tell where things are going on at the moment, but we shall see. Okay, now, as far as these 2 rows of eyelets, now I'm thinking, let's have this one here double back and go to the right. So I'm going to knit these 2 together and then yarn over, because I don't like to have my lines go in the same direction for too terribly long. So knit these 2 together and yarn over, and then knit this guy. There we go. Okay, now what to do over here? Well, we could have this one fan out, so then we would knit these two together, yarn over, knit one, yarn over, and slip knit pass. We could do that. So let's knit these two together. And yarn over, knit one, yarn over, and slip, knit, and pass, like so. Okay, next eyelet. Right over here, huh? Okay, what to do? Oh, you know what? Here's an idea. We can negate this eyelet and have this eyelet perhaps become a branching out as well. We could do that. So, in order to do that, we would knit these two together, then yarn over, knit one, yarn over, slip knit pass. Yeah, we could do that. All right, so let's knit these next two and then knit the next two together. Knit one, knit two, knit these two together. Yarn over, knit one, yarn over, and slip, knit, and pass. There we go. Okay, what else we got going on here? Okay, so now we have this eyelet, which is going to the right, which is fine. Do we want to continue to do that? Because I have this one branching out here. We could have this one going back to the left. We could do that. So let's knit three. One, two, and three. Yarn over, slip, knit, and pass. And then, you know what? For stuff and giggles, let's do another one. Yarn over, slip, knit, and pass. Just because. Why not? All right, so that's the end of row 44. For row 45, just knit your way back across, and I'll meet back up with you for row 46. Okay. Row 46. All right, so turns out that my assumption was correct. Ha-ha! All right, so what I want to do now, if you haven't guessed it already, I want to have another eyelet right here. I want to finish up this diamond. See, I didn't think I was going to go for anything specific, but I like that. That's pretty spiffy. Very, very nice. I like it. So to get an eyelet right here, we need to knit the first 5, then do a yarn over, and then slip, knit, and pass right here. That's what we need. So we need to yarn over right before that. Okay? Okay. So we're going to knit the first 5. I'll just get my needle here. I'm excited about that. That's pretty cool. Now, what we could do also, just saying, is we could also incorporate some more eyelets over here because this is going to keep growing out. But I don't think I want to do that just yet. So that being the case, let's knit the first 5 and proceed from there. excited about that. That's fun. You never know quite what's going to happen until it happens. So let's see. 2 and 3 and 4 and 5. I think I'd like to do more of those throughout here. All right, so I knitted my 5, then yarn over and slip and knit and pass. There we go. Like I said, this is mystery lace. You don't quite know what you're going to do until you do. All right, so then we've got this eyelet going to the right. Let's keep at that. So let's knit these two together and yarn over. It's the beauty of not having a pattern here. So knitting these two together and yarning over. And then next up on the docket, okay. Here's a good opportunity. Okay, so let's do an eyelet here and here and here. Okay, so to do the eyelet going to the right over here, we need to knit the first 2 of these together. No, wait, nope, sorry. Knit this one, then knit these 2 together. Excuse me. All right, gonna knit 1. So knit 1, and then knit 2 together. And then yarn over. Okay. And then knit 1, this one right here. And then yarn over. Slip. Knit. And pass. Okay. And then yarn over again. Slip. Knit. And pass. So our diamond trick should be happening again right here, which is kind of cool. Okay, so now, do I want to do yet another one right here? I don't think I do. However, what we could do is still have this one continue out to the right and this one to the left. We don't need a preponderance of diamonds. I am trying to still go with the random motif thing here. All right, so knit these 2 together. Like so, and yarn over. And then knit 1, 2, and 3, and then yarn over again. So knit 1 and 2 and 3, yarn over, and a slip knit pass. Slip, knit, and pass. Shaboom. Okay, and what else do we got going on over here? Okay, well, we could have this eyelet continue on, this one here, continue on to the left. So we'll knit 3, then yarn over. One, 2, 3, yarn over, and then slip, knit, and pass, and then knit that last one. Okay. Okay, so that's the end of row 46. For row 47, knit your way back across, and I'll meet back up with you for row 48. Okie dokie. Row 48. So let's see what we got to work with here. All right, well, we have our diamond. And I think it would have been more pronounced if we didn't have this going on the edge of it, but that's okay, you know. We are learning. It's still very interesting, no? Okay, so that being said, well, we could have this terminate, so it's just a solitary diamond on its own, and we could have this eyelet going to the right, so we would need to knit these two together. That's okay. Now what I'm thinking is we can have an eyelet start from this side going to the left. So let's knit that first one. See, a little strategy involved. So knitting the first one, then yarn over, and then slip and knit, and pass. There we go. So we're going to have a new eyelet going to the left. Okay, now scooting our way along, we're going to knit the next 3 and then knit these 2 together. So we got 1 and 2 and 3. And knit the next 2 together. There we go. And yarn over. Okay. Now, next up, okay, we have another sort of diamondy figure thing going on. Do we want to continue on as we did before, or try something else? I kind of think I want to try something else, quite frankly. We could create even more eyelets. So let's see. Let's going to knit this one, and then knit these 2 together and yarn over. We're going to start with that. So knit this one, knit the next 2 together. There we go. And yarn over. Okay, then let's see, what do I want to do? Yeah, let's knit 1. Yarn over. Slip. And knit. And pass. Yarn over. Slip. Knit. And pass. One more. Yarn over. Slip. Knit. And pass. Okay, so now I think we should have 4 eyelets. Might be a little bit overkill, but whatever. Okay, so now this one is going to terminate here. So let's have another eyelet right smack dab in the middle right here. So let's knit 2. 1 and 2, yarn over, slip, knit, and pass. Very good. And, yeah, have this one continue on as well. So knit 1, yarn over, slip, knit, and pass. Okay, and you know what? We could have this one continue on to the left. So knit 3, 1, 2, 3, yarn over, slip, knit, and pass. Okay, rock on. Okay, so that was row 48. So row 49, knit your way back. I'll meet back up with you for row 50. Last but not least, row 50. Okay. So, you know what? I think we're going to have this little eyelet on the end continue on to the left. So, knit the first 2. As far as the rest of the row, I have no idea, but we're going to get there. So, let's knit these 2. And yarn over. And slip, knit, pass. There we go. Okay, next up, let's see. Okay, so we had our diamond underneath here terminate, and then we have this row of eyelets going to the right. Let's continue on with those. So we'll knit this one, knit these 2 together, and yarn over. Okay, so knit 1, knit 2 together, there we go, and yarn over. Okay, next up. Okay, now this was where we had 4 eyelets, right? Or was that further down? No? No. We have 3 eyelets here. I mean, we've got technically 4 because we've got that one at the end. So what to do about those? Well, what we could do is perhaps something a little bit different. We could have this eyelet travel to the left. This one here travel to the left. And then this one at the end travel to the right, which is what I think I'm going to do now. I don't know. I'm just kind of fiddling around with ideas as I go along. So going to knit the next 4 and then yarn over, slip, knit, pass. So 1, 2, 3, and 4. Yarn over, slip, knit, and pass. There we go. And then we wanted to make that last one go to the right. So we need to knit 1, knit 2 together, and yarn over. Knit 1, knit 2 together, and yarn over. All right, so that's taking care of this eyelet. Now, let's see, what do we got over here? Okay, so yeah, this one down here terminated. So this one, and then this one is what we've got to work with. So let's have perhaps this one travel to the right. So let's knit the next two, knit two together, and then yarn over. So knit two. And knit two together. And yarn over. Okay, so that takes care of this eyelet. Now this one we can have continue to go to the left, and I think that would suit me just fine. Now let's see. Just looking at my fabric down here, we could have sort of a ziggy-zaggy with this one at the end here. We could have this one going back to the right if we so choose. We could do that. So let's knit the next 4 stitches because we need to knit this one, these two, and this one, and then we'll yarn over, slip knit pass. So knit the next 4. One, 2, 3, 4, yarn over, slip, knit, pass, and then knit these 2 together and yarn over to make this eyelet move to the right. So knit 2 together. Yarn over and knit the last 2. Okay, alrighty. Okay, so now, of course, for row 51, knit your way back across and I'll meet back up with you. All right, my dears. So that is the end of row 51. And so, yeah, over here, we created our little diamond shape. That's pretty neat. And we have quite a lot of eyelets going on with a bit of patches of, solidness going on, if you will. I'm really happy with how this is coming out. And also, I'm really happy with how the little series is going. And of course, again, I need input. If you guys want me to continue, I can. I do need to make other videos as well. I do have an audio narrative that I plan on putting out soon, as well as something else for this upcoming weekend. But I do need input. I can keep going with this if you guys want me to. If I have enough comments saying, yes, please do it, yes, then I very well might. But of course, keep in mind, I have other videos that I really do need to do as well. So it needs to be a little bit of a balance. Now, I also understand that if you're working on this, you probably want to keep going and fleshing it out and so forth, which means, of course, if you want to, you can go and venture out on your own. I won't take any offense to that whatsoever. That was kind of the whole point of this project, is to help you guys get the experience and the confidence that you too can do this technique even on your own, even without me. If you want to keep following along, well, like I said, if I get enough of a commentary response that I should keep going, well, then I will. But I'm going to need you guys to be patient with me because I do need to put out other videos as well. So, that being said, I don't want to put, a sort of a benchmark on it and saying, well, if I don't reach X number of likes, then I'm not going to do it. But, I need some feedback. Okay, if that's a fair statement. Okay, because I want to be fair with you guys, because you guys have always been fair with me, and I really appreciate that. So, speaking of appreciation, if you like, give a little thumbs up button down below. I would appreciate that. I do. And also hit subscribe for more goodies if you haven't already, because I do try to post often, whether it's knitting, crocheting, audiobook narration, or my other YouTube channel, Fiber Spider Games, where I do video game playthrough and commentary. A lot of fun. Would love to see you there too. So, until next time, I want all of you to stay inspired, stay stitching, and stay caffeinated. I switched up the order there. Don't ask me why. At any rate, you have a great day, and I'll see you soon. Bye for now.